All right, buckle the fuck up, because I've been quiet long enough. I let this week play out because I just kind of wanted to see. I wanted to see what was going to happen. I wanted to see if there was going to be good, and there isn't. There isn't. I have seen nothing but people have been messaging me because remember whenever everything was going on with ICE and this country and that country and these big creators came out of nowhere and they acted like they were reading off a fucking script. Yeah, they're real fucking quiet when a man is murdered live. That they're crickets fucking everywhere. So people ask where I stand. Let me just tell you where I stand. I stand with a man who stood for his beliefs. Whether I agree with everything he said or not, it doesn't fucking matter. I stand for someone who stood on business for what he believed in, and he was willing to go into enemy territory in his mind and debate calmly anyone. And he faced hate and ridicule and now ultimately lost his life because these people could not have a conversation, a normal, rational conversation, because they live in a fucking echo chamber. And I don't care if I get canceled because I don't go live over here and make any money. I'm not in the creator program, so fucking follow me. I could give a fuck. If you celebrated his death, you deserve to lose your job. You deserve to lose your house. You deserve to lose your business. If you were sitting there dancing and doing all this nonsense on a social media app, and then want to claim freedom of speech, bitch, will you please fucking go Google freedom of speech and what it means? Go Google the first fucking amendment and what it protects you from and what it, in your case, doesn't protect you from. It's very clear what y'all have done on social media. You're not protected, period. Point blank. So file your lawsuits, try to do whatever you gotta do. It ain't gonna work. It clearly states you're not allowed, you're not free from consequences. You're free to speak. You ain't free from the consequences of your speech. For example, if I'm in a motherfucking theater and I yell fucking fire and people die because I yelled fire, guess what? Freedom of speech, not free from the consequences of being charged with those deaths. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? I've always been a martyr. I've always been a center of road. And if people unfollow me, even though I stand up against police abuse, I stand up for women that are being abused and children being abused, I stand up against bullies. I'm a motherfucker that's got his nails painted and eyebrows pierced. Like, I'm not like, look, anyone wants to come to me and say, oh, you're just MAGA this, fuck you. I ain't MAGA shit. I ain't liberal. I ain't conservative. I'm middle of the fucking road, and I vote and support based off of their values. I don't give a fuck who you fuck. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't give a fuck who you pray to, and I damn sure have never cared about anyone's politics. All the fuck I care about is, are you a good motherfucking person? Would I want to sit at the table with you and eat? Even if I don't want to sit at the table with you, it doesn't mean I don't want you to eat. It just means I don't want you to fucking eat with me. I've been able to get along with everybody, but the hate and the virtual nastiness, it drives me nuts. And what makes me madder is people taking excerpts from what this man said and leaving out entire rest of the sentence to make it fit narratives. I can't stand liars. I can't stand people who they can't win a fight based off the merit of their argument. So they lie and they manipulate and they do all these things and then want to play victim whenever, if I remember correctly, there was back when COVID was around, there was an 800 number set up to call in on your neighbors who didn't wear a mask, who had friends over to their house. Like, this whole canceling and doxing and all this shit, that wasn't started by the people that are doing it now. It was started by the ones that's getting done to. And I call that fucking karma. Now, do I believe that anyone should be in fear of their life, or do I believe in doxing? No, I will never support anything like that. Do I believe you open your big fucking mouth and say some stupid shit that you should face repercussions? Absolutely. It's called the fucking real world. It's called the real world. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. So listen, there you go. Now you know where the fuck I stand. I stand with a man who stood firm on his beliefs. Whether I agree with him or not, I can respect a motherfucker that stands on business for what he believes in. Period. And all you motherfuckers lying on his name and threatening his wife, you deserve exactly what you get. So unfollow me. Go. I'm not worried about getting canceled because you can't cancel a motherfucker that doesn't worry about getting canceled. I could give a fuck. I got an account that I just took down with 2.6 million followers. I got 1.3 over here. I got 1.1 on Insta. I don't give a fuck. My content speaks for itself. And if people unfollow me because they think I should agree with the fact that they're spewing pure hate and hatred towards not only him, but now his wife and children, you kick fucking rocks with no shoes on and step on Legos on the way out. I could give a fuck. So please, unfollow me. I could give two shits, okay? I'm an OG in this shit. I was standing up in the streets handling business way before any of you motherfuckers were even thinking about it. So come at me any way you want to. I could give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to stand for the people who stood for their values. Listen, let's say you're watching this and you're pissed right now. If you were attacked for stating your beliefs, not hate, you believe in something passionately and you're willing to have open dialogue conversation, I will stand up for you too. We got to get out of this fucking echo chamber. You got to get out of I'm right, you're wrong. I'm willing to sit down and talk and listen to anyone. That's the thing about me. That's why people like me. It's because I don't give a fuck. I will listen and talk with anyone. Me and you can shake hands at the end of the day, okay, and not agree. It's a beautiful fucking world to be that way. If you've made it this far, hopefully you're hearing what the fuck I'm saying, okay? I respect human life, and don't listen. And let me just say this real quick for all you saying, "What about this?" and "What about the children over here?" and motherfucker, go over there and do something. All y'all do is talk. I ain't seen near one of you fly over into these war-torn countries and stand on business over there. You know why you don't? Because you know exactly what the fuck would happen to you. You cover yourself in the cloak of the freedoms you have here while screaming at the top of your lungs, people who don't have a say in it are bad people. Motherfucker, pack your shit, go over there for a couple months, and hopefully we'll see you when you come back. I doubt you'll be back. Okay, let's stop pretending. I can't stand fake motherfuckers. I can't stand fake people. That's why all these big creators that came out a few months ago, they read off a fucking script. They're fake as fuck. It's money for them. That's all they give a fuck about is money. The bottom line, who is my majority of my followers? The majority of my followers are these people. So I'm going to make sure I placate them. And y'all chew it up. You don't even see what they're fucking doing. So if you unfollow me because I'm saying exactly how I feel, ta-ta, see you later. Don't let the door hit you when the good Lord splits you, because I could give a fuck. But at the end of the day, a man was murdered. Whether you think he was a good man or not, a man was murdered for stating his beliefs. That is an abuse of his First Amendment. See, he had every right to say what he said because it was done eloquently. It was done with the willingness to communicate with those who disagreed with him. What everyone else is doing on social media, the ones that are spewing this hate, you're in an echo chamber and you hate the fact that we're fed up and we're not going to allow murders to take place because you disagree with someone. I need you to really think about all you guys that are spewing hate. Seriously, think about what the fuck you're standing for. You're screaming at the top of your lung First Amendment. Meanwhile, you're celebrating the murder of someone who was practicing his First Amendment. That's why I can't fuck with you. So hit the unfollow button. Super easy to do. Super fucking easy to do. Okay? And at the end of the day, for anyone else that's willing to have an open conversation, I hope you stay. Because I don't do politics. I really don't. I fucking can't stand. I fucking hate politicians. But to me, this isn't about politics. This is about right versus wrong, good versus evil. And I'm sorry, all the people I've seen spewing this hate are pure evil. Literally, I think I saw demons coming out of people in some of their videos. So I hope every one of you, whether you're liberal, whether you're conservative, moderate, whether you're Christian, atheist, whether you're a fucking witch, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you have a blessed life, and I hope nothing but good things for you. But if you're spewing hate and you're spewing dissentment among this country, I hope you get everything that's coming for you, because you know and I know you had it coming. Peace.